take care of you. I will
keep the glow. Girl. Hi guys, so I'm back with another video. To be completely honest with you, I don't know what kind of look I'm going for today, but I'm just gonna roll with it. So the first thing that I'm gonna do is spray my face. I've already cleaned / exfoliated my skin beforehand. I find that my makeup application comes out a lot smoother when I do exfoliate. So today I'm going to be using the Badescu Skincare Facial Spray with Aloe, Herbs, and Rosewater. I've been seeing this around quite a bit, so I decided to pick it up and call this a setting spray because you can actually use it like without makeup. It's just something that you can use to like refresh your skin. I haven't used it enough to tell you guys if I like it or not, but that's neither here nor there. I will come back to you guys with an update once I've used it a little bit longer and let you guys know if I like it. One thing that I do like about it so far is that it's very refreshing and it's lightweight. It has like it smells like rose water, honestly. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill in my eyebrows. Probably gonna speed through this because I have multiple eyebrow routines on my channel, so you guys can feel free to check one of those out. I'll have it linked. Trying a bunch of new products. I've also been trying out some new techniques. One of those techniques is to set the concealer that I apply on my eyelids with a loose setting powder. I apply a very thin layer of that setting powder because I don't need the color payoff. I just wanted to prevent my concealer from creasing. So another technique that I've been using lately has been to prime my face and then set that primer with the same loose setting powder. Don't you hate when you drop something and then it goes to the land of no return? Like, you just fell on the floor. How are you that lost? You know, like, I get being like, you know, misplaced, like I can't see you, but how are you actually lost? I don't understand. You already know that I love the tape trick, so I'm gonna go ahead and apply tape to the corner of my eyes. Like I said earlier, I'm not sure what kind of look that I'm about to do, but I guess we're just gonna go with the flow, you know? Hopefully it turns out to be something that I like. I do want to play with pink or peach. I haven't really decided between the two, but I do want to play with those two colors a little bit. Not something that I normally do, so I think I'm gonna go with peach since it's like a really popular color this season. I'm going to start off by brightening my eyelids by using MAC's Soft Ochre Paintpot. For anybody that's wondering, I will list all the items I used in the description box below. I try to list them on every video, so be sure to check there if you're wondering any product names. those the makeup guides trying to tell me to do an inner tear duct highlight? I think so. So I'm going to use my Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm going to use the color Raw Sienna as my transition color. Pretty much want to apply your transition color between wherever your primer stops and your concealer begins. I kind of like to apply mine there so that I can blend out that line. So I don't want it to be like a harsh white line there. Don't be afraid to have some type of overlap there. So if it like runs down onto your crease color, that's perfectly fine. I find that when the colors overlap, it gives you a better overall blend. As you guys can see, I'm using a really fluffy brush to do this. This just spreads the color a lot easier, and it makes it easier to blend out. Go in with a clean fluffy brush and just blend that color out some more without adding any extra color. As you guys can see, it looks very, very neutral, but I'm thinking that I want to kind of warm that color up some more. So I'm going to go in with the color Burnt Orange. It's right next to Raw Sienna in the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. I'm going to apply it with the same brush that I used to apply Raw Sienna, and I'm going to add that color a little bit below where I applied Raw Sienna. I feel like this color is a little bit warmer than Raw Sienna, and I kind of feel like it fits my skin tone a little bit better because Raw Sienna is a little bit more cool toned than I would like. Once again, use the same clean brush again and just blend that out some more until you are satisfied. So I wouldn't traditionally go for this color because, as you guys can see, it's kind of bright. More bright than I'm used to. Normally I apply a dark color in my crease, but we're just going with the flow today, so I'm going to apply this orange color. As always, you don't have to use the exact colors that I use just because you're trying to achieve this look. You can use whatever you have already. So that orange just gives us a really diffused look. I feel like it's a nice change from those two transition colors that I just applied. So now that I'm pretty satisfied with the way that orange is showing up in my crease, I'm going to go ahead and apply my lid color. And this color is called Ablaze. This is also by MAC. It's a really pretty peachy color. It's more of like a corally peach than like a light peach, so I feel like this will look nice on my skin tone. So we're going to go ahead and apply that on the eyelid. I'm not going to bring it all the way into the inner tear duct because I think I'm going to go for an inner tear duct highlight, honey. And I like to apply that with a thinner brush. I feel like it picks the color up more and it gives you more control over where you lay down the color, as opposed to when I use a fluffy brush. It kind of can go, you know, it's better when I'm blending colors out. But when I really want a lot of control, then I'll pick a thinner, denser brush. Then just go back into my crease to clean up any overlap. For some reason, I'm using a lot of MAC eyeshadows today. I don't know what's going on, but I'm going to use Expensive Pink as my inner tear duct highlight. I wish the color payoff would be better on my camera because I don't feel like it's doing any justice. This is a really pretty, like a rosy pink, but it also has a lot of gold undertones in it. Really pretty. So I think I'm going to use that as my inner tear duct highlight. I'm just going to foil that on the brush and apply it in my inner tear duct. I don't know why I always make crazy faces. It honestly doesn't hurt. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply my concealer underneath my eye before I apply my eyeshadow under my eye. And I'm just using the LA Pro Concealer in the color Fawn. Go ahead and set that with my Spun Powder. As I've stated probably like a million times, I don't bake, just a personal preference. I just like to actually like set my concealer. But if you like to bake, then you could pretty much do like the same thing on this step. You would just leave the powder on there, whereas I like to like kind of press it into my skin and then dust it away immediately. I'm gonna apply that same color that I applied in my crease on my lower lash line. Now that I have that color laid on my lower lash line, I'm gonna go in with this gold eyeliner from Colourpop. It's a cream gel eyeliner and it is in the color Get Paid. It's pretty much, just like I said, like a really pretty gold. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me see. That was like the worst swatch ever. But you guys get the point. It's like a metallic gold, and I'm just going to apply that on my waterline. So now that this eye is about 75% complete, I'm going to go ahead and catch this eye up, and I'll be right back. So now that I have my other eye done, and I'm pretty sure I look like an alien, then I'm gonna go ahead and apply some mascara. So lately I've been using the Toofaced Better than Sex Mascara. I have the original formula as well as the waterproof formula, which I'm sure will come in handy during the summer. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply mascara to both eyes. So I decided not to apply any eyelashes for this look because I wanted it to be really light and airy and funny. What are you talking about? I wanted it to be light, airy, and fun. So I didn't go for eyelashes. It's completely optional as always. So now that the eyes are done, we're gonna move on to the face. First thing I'm gonna do is color correct, and I'm using my LA Pro Concealer in the color Orange. My absolute favorite concealer for color correcting. I've tried the Anastasia Beverly Hills Concealer palette, the contour palette, and I just always end up coming back to my LA Pro concealers. I'm not going to go into too much detail because I feel like I'll say the same thing in every video pretty much. But if you would like a more in-depth video about my foundation routine, I'll have one linked in the description box below. blush, but today we're doing a bunch of new stuff. So I'm gonna use my 10 color palette professional blush from BH Cosmetics. I'm gonna go for the peachy and coral shades in this palette. I just want to kind of add some color to my face as well, so I feel like if I were gonna go for blush like on a regular basis, I would still want to use these two colors just because I feel like they look pretty on brown girls. And I'm gonna apply the Colourpop highlighter in Highly Wasted. It's a pretty rose gold color. I use this way too much. You know how you have like your favorite products and it's like, if it's not broke, don't fix it? That's where I am with this highlight. Also, I really like this brush that I'm using. I like it to apply my highlight. Can you guys see that? So I think I'm gonna go for more of like this mauve-y color. And this is from Gerard Cosmetics and it's the color French Toast. It's showing up a little bit more red on camera, but it has more of like a brown tinge to it. But I think I'm gonna use that and top it with a gold gloss. Just so everything can kind of sink in, I'm going to use the Mario Badescu spray again. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and change into something that's a little bit more comfortable. That is so extra, like I don't have sweatpants on. I'm just going to find a shirt that matches. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I feel like it's a little bit different. I feel like I say that every video too. But seriously, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know peach is a really popular color at the moment, so I thought I'd go ahead and do a peach inspired makeup look. As always, I will have all the items listed in the description box if you missed them. I hope you guys will subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you in my next upload.